So back in my preschool days, as I recall, my parents spoke only my hometown dialect to me. And I thought it was the only language they could speak and the only one I needed to speak. However, as I began formal schooling, things got a bit funny. Because Mandarin is the required language actually in schools. But it wasn't spoken perfectly by everyone, not even some teachers. So at that time, my language acquisition was like finding my favorite song on the radio but ending up with the weather forecast. Totally unexpected and amusing. And my dad, a language wizard actually, as I later noticed, frequently took me on trips to those different cities around for his business. And seeing his effortless switch between dialects left my young mind in a mix of what just happened, and wow, that's cool. So it was during those mesmerizing journeys that he introduced me to the life story of legendary language expert from my hometown, whose name is Zhouyang, and who amazed me by his ability of perfectly speaking more than a dozen dialects across China. And that was the spark that helped open the door for me to the incredible world of languages. And little did I know, these early experiences were just the start of a journey that will unlock the potential power of bilingual brain. And the journey initially navigated me to the Cantonese world. By accidentally listening to captivating Cantonese songs and watching TV dramas introduced from Hong Kong, I found the pronunciations in Cantonese and the tones especially were like a dance or symphony. And I was so hooked. Since then, exploring the similarities and differences between Mandarin and Cantonese or some other dialects and having mix-ups in conversations, trying funny imitations became my daily routine. And these language adventures really excited me. So, majoring in English was a quite spontaneous decision for me. And thereafter, my obsession with language grew when I delved into the area. Now, ever since my journey of learning mixed languages started, I've always been curious about how a bilingual or multilingual brain really thinks. And what I discovered from my personal experience is that the rhythm of language often resonates with the heartbeat of its culture. Take Mandarin and Cantonese, as I mentioned earlier, for instance. Mandarin, with its four major tones, like we know, A, right? So these four major tones and flow reflect the elegance that is found in traditional Chinese poetry, where precision and balance are so paramount. While Cantonese, with its 6 to 9 tones, for example, in Cantonese we have tones like this: San, Gao, Sei, Ling, Yi, Ca, Ba, Lo. So these tones, basically, as you can tell, are more dynamic, right? So the additional tones in Cantonese contribute to a musical quality resembling the vibrant energy of Cantonese opera and the bustling streets of southern China. So basically, a bilingual brain gets a better understanding of cultural differences or nuances. And what I've gathered further was that instead of just thinking in one language, bilingual brains are believed to have more flexible thoughts. It's like having superpower that helps them see the world from different angles. They show greater ability of multitasking because their cognitive ability of switching between languages pretty much corresponds to their reaction of switching between tasks. And bilingual kids in particular exhibit exceptional focus and attention. And importantly, it's not just a short-term win. It's like having a shield against the cognitive decline. Bilingual or multilingual people basically reduce their risk of Alzheimer's disease as they age. So in a word, it's not just about verbal communication. It's about flexing those brain muscles and unlocking the full potential of our minds. And as we explore the power of speaking multiple languages, think about how it can help us in our daily life. Obviously, when you travel, chatting with locals in their language makes your experiences richer and smoother. And enjoying books, movies, and music adds a whole new level of enjoyment to your leisure time. It also opens up job opportunities, as in this globalized world, employers value language skills that helps connect with people in social settings. And while artificial intelligence keeps advancing, nothing still beats human connection. Because compared with AI, our linguistic brain have this ability of strengthening interactions through mutual understanding and genuine emotional expressions. Now, as we marvel at the wonders of the bilingual brain, some might still wonder if it's still possible to achieve this as we grow older. Because studies suggest that the critical language learning period is between 1 month and 7 years old. And it's understandable, since during these early years, our brain just soaks up language more intuitively. However, don't let this discourage you. While it's true that picking up a new language might become a bit more challenging with age, the fact is that our brain just have this lifelong learning capacity. And Bradley Cooper, a well-known American actor, is a great example in this case. He learned to speak French for his role in the movie Burnt in his late 30s and expressed impressive language skills during interviews. So this justifies that even if you didn't start at the age that is younger than 7, you can still embark on this exciting language journey at any time you feel like doing. So every moment is an opportunity to let your brain explore the beauty of languages. It's not just about mastering words. It's about mastering the art of empathy, understanding, and bridging gaps that words alone cannot traverse. It's about weaving connections and fostering a deeper appreciation for the art, for the diversity that makes our world so beautifully unique. And it is challenging, but out of question, rewarding. And forget about being too old to learn new things, because our brain just have this incredible adaptability and embrace the thrill of learning. Think of it like planting a tree. The best time might have been years ago, but the second best time is now. So remember that your journey into embracing a bilingual or multilingual brain is a testament to the flexibility and resilience of the human brain. And whether you're 7 or 70, the magic of learning language knows no bounds. So keep learning, keep exploring, and may your linguistic journeys be filled with boundless possibilities. Thank you.